Hey, thanks for tuning in. This is my patch notes 2.0. This is the cliff notes, very important shit, so don't click away or you're a faggot. So, here's how it's gonna go. I'm gonna tell you, out of the extremely long patch notes, the shit that actually matters that you want to tell people and you want to know. So, I'm gonna get right into it. Orb generation is now capped at 8. No longer, it used to be 9 if you had Crest of Alpha Lupe or one of those on. Bubbles Titans now the bubble defends against Razor's Edge and Shockwave Titans that use Fist of Panic, and the Wizard Smoke in PVE, so the bubble's a little bit now more useful and stronger. The Blink Nerf, quote unquote, what it actually is the activation delay is up to 0.33 seconds. It was 0.26. So I can't honestly explain what the fuck that even means, so whatever. And it's now easier to see where they're going when they're blinking. Yeah, I guess, but they can still dodge rockets and they can cover a shit ton of ground real quick. Like, still OP. Like, it's still bullshit. Also, there's no fucking reason why the fucking Rift Carrier can use blink and shoulder charge, but that's besides the point. Anyways, bolt grenades do 25% less damage. Now they do 75 damage. That's a huge bonus. Range reduced to 8 meters. It was, and 11. That's an 11% reduction. So bolt grenades are slightly less OP, like Art Bolt and Firebolt grenades, because those are some bullshit in Trials. But we won't even get to play Trials to see the benefits of all these nerfs. So now these, what I'm about to say is PVE buffs to guns only. This is PVE only. PVE only. Pay attention. Assault rifles now do 30% more damage, so that's... Pulse rifles do 25% more damage. Scouts only do 5% more damage. Machine guns only do 5% more damage. Infusion rifles do 15% more. So pulse rifles and assault rifles ought to be good in PvE now. That's definitely worth a test. Shotgun nerfed by 45% in PvE. They went from doing 2.25 to 1.15 damage in PvE. I honestly can't, once again, I don't know what these numbers mean, and I'm a tryhard, so whatever. So basically shotguns are going to do a shit ton less damage in PvE, so that's going to suck. But so pulse rifles got a mag buff, and so did scout rifles. They both got bigger magazines. Like the Red Death got a buff that's noticeable. All of them, hopscotch got raised up too, you can tell. Anyways, shotguns got nerfed. Headshot bonus damage is 10%. Was 25% bonus damage. So that got nerfed, so if you aim at the head, you're not going to do as much bonus damage as you used to. Shot package Kona spread got reduced to 20%. It was 50%. That's huge. It's kind of noticeable. Final round on snipers is finally fixed, but fuck Bungie for still having that, for originally having that in the game. Grenade and horseshoes got reduced to 1.3 meters. It was 2 meters. Like, it barely makes a difference. Like, just barely. Mulligan procs 20% of the time now. Kind of noticeable. Icebreaker retains ammo when you die. And the time for bullet recharging is 7 seconds. That is a good thing. I was using Icebreaker. Fucking really, really good. I recommend you trying it out in PvP. It's still really good if you're using it in PvP. It's still good now. Over penetration perk, like on the LDR, the wallbang people is just nerfed to shit, so now it's pretty useless. It only works on humans or, you know, enemies and shit. All perks for guns are fucked. Destroyed. 50% nerfed. Like I'm not making this shit up. Like aggressive ballistics got nerfed. Damage bonus was nerfed by 50%. Javelin bonus speed was nerfed by 50%. Extended mag was nerfed by 33%. Every single one across the board got just destroyed. So when you pick what attachment to put on your gun, it barely matters now. I mean, it barely matters. It barely mattered to begin with. Now it really barely matters. I think the numbers were like 5%. Now it's going to be 2.5% if I remember correctly. Like the last word used to hit for 86 to the head, now it hits for 77. And that's because of the aggressive ballistics nerf, not the hand cannons or last word nerf. So they just fucking took a hatchet to all the numbers. Hard light stability is now 80. And projectiles wreck is my exact notes. It's definitely worth trying out. A lot of kids are running hard light and destroying kids. Like, it's definitely worth using. The last word nerfed it hard. Aggressive ballistics 2 is noticeable, the nerf to it. Last word is just not the same. Like, it's sad. Maybe I suck or whatever, so we'll see. But right off the bat, I don't like the last word now, which is frowning face. The Gallahorn, they nerfed the damage on the wolf packs by 1/3. I haven't been able to test it, so you're just gonna take their words. Thunderlord's got a bigger magazine, and arc detonation proc chance raised to 50%, so you have a 50-50 chance on a kill for it to do the explosion. Mythoclast, Juju, Red Death, and Plan C all got buffs to counter the nerfs. Not making this shit up. That's basically what they did. They made the Mythoclast, Juju, Red Death, and Plan C better to counter the nerfs to all the gun attachments and shit. So, meh. So they're all worth using or worth trying out to see how they come back to the meta. I know the Mythoclast might be better now. Juju's still going to be really good. Red Death seems to be the go-to gun again. And Plan C is, I don't fucking know. We'll have to find out. Exotic armor color changes based on the shader. I'm a dumbass, I didn't know that till now. Or when people told me after my video. Medic blast shield medals no longer happen in PVE. It was a glitch. So that sucked. I really liked putting down the bubble and getting the blast shield medal and reviving 2 noobs, you know, getting that. I'm a little sad to see that go. Have to participate in the boss fight in order to get rewards. They changed that in PvE. You no longer get end game rewards or end match rewards if you didn't participate in the boss fight. So that's interesting. Bonus loot and rep if you stay in a strike playlist, and you know you go on a completion streak, you get more rep and more loot, supposedly. So supposedly, no test yet. Burn skulls now only give you a 2% damage bonus, while the ads still get the 3% damage bonus. So it's going to make Nightfalls and anything with those on a lot harder. House of Wolves multiplayer maps are now free to everybody. They did this with the with the Dark Below maps, so it's just the same thing again. And the House of Wolves maps 2 out of 3 are really good, and Phobos is trash. PvP legendary loot drops rates increase, but in the current Crucible, the legendary drops I assume are taking king because I haven't seen one person get a legendary gun yet, so we won't even see the added benefits of that yet. You've got the 7-second respawn timer added to Salvage and Skirmish. Inferno playlist no longer have Heavy. Bastion, First Light, and Skyshock now in the core control playlist, but no Pikes or Interceptors. It doesn't specifically say Sparrows or not, so Sparrows might actually be available on the big maps that are in control. I don't understand why they put them in there. I guess they wanted to make the time they felt developing the maps not feel like a waste. So that's why they're there. Thanks for tuning in. This is really important shit. Leave a comment. Tell me your thoughts. Peace out.